been to Hawk Ridge before? Okay, all right. Well, if you see people that have a name tag on, these are the folks that are here to help you. So if you need to find out where the bathroom is, those are the people to ask. If you need help with merchandise, if you need help with identifying a raptor, please come to us and ask. We're happy to help you. We work with a couple of banding stations, and both of these birds were caught very recently today and brought up here so that we can give you an up-close and personal experience with raptors. Now, one of our mission is raptor conservation, and in order to get folks to the point where they would like to conserve raptors and to conserve the natural environment, the first thing that you have to do is care about it, right? And if you think about birds, if somebody asks you, do you like birds? What do you immediately think of? Do you think of your own personal experiences with birds? Some people have a bad experience with a bird that maybe flew into their house and they couldn't get it out and it pooped all over their furniture. Okay, that would be a bad experience. We want to provide people with good experiences with raptors and other birds up here at the Overlook. So this one right here is, everybody, what is this?
Red tail.
It is, and how did you know that? Because it doesn't have a red tail. Yeah, good. The other thing to look for is
that little brown stripe.
This patch right here, which is called the patagial mark, okay, this black shoulder patch. The other thing to look for is this comma. It helps to squint in order to see these field marks. But can you see this comma that's right here? Yeah, that's another really good field mark to use. Now on the other hand, while this one is a very large soaring bird, this one is an accipiter. It is a true hawk, and it is a woodland raptor. And that little guy right there is a sharp-shinned hawk. Yeah, and I call it a little guy because it is an immature male. You can see how very small he is. This is full grown. Okay, they only get this big. So here's a little tip for you. If you see a bird that's out and it's able to fly, it is full grown, because once they get their flight feathers in and they're able to fly, they have to have their full-size skeleton in order to get to that point. So, a red-tailed hawk, when it leaves the nest, is this size, full grown. A sharp-shinned hawk, when it leaves the nest, is full grown. It's this size. Now, there are size differences in the sexes, however. A female sharp-shinned hawk would be about a third larger than this male right here. In bootios, like red-tailed hawks, the sizes overlap. So even though, you know, you may have a red-tailed hawk up here that's huge, maybe 3.5 pounds, we can't really say for certain that it's a female without doing some DNA analysis on it, and we don't do that up here. All right. So while I'm displaying this bird, and I want to show them what the wings look like and stuff, so I'm gonna hold this bird just by the legs. While I'm doing that, I want you to ponder our Adoptive Raptor program, because neither one of these birds is spoken for just yet. So I'm gonna stand up here. Pretty impressive, huh? They have approximately a 4-foot wingspan. You can see that this bird is using its tail to balance. It's using its wings to balance. Do you see how it's flipping its tail up and down? Trying to get the balance just right. Does anybody have any questions?
Would that big hawk eat the little one?
It could if it was as maneuverable as that one. Oh. Yeah, I mean, they're all very opportunistic. Red-tailed hawks are very opportunistic. But it won't go after a perfectly healthy one because it would have a really tough time, yeah, trying to catch it. They typically, with this short, broad tail and these really long wings, they are mostly soaring birds. So they'll soar and then they can dive down to catch their prey. I mean, a lot of times it's a small mammal or medium-sized mammal like a rabbit. They can catch a rabbit. sharp-shinned hawks, they have short rounded wings and a long tail, and so they are perfectly suited for flapping and flying really fast and being maneuverable. So is anybody interested in the red-tailed hawk or the sharp-shinned hawk? The red-tailed hawk is a $50 donation, and the sharp-shinned hawk is a $20 donation. This helps to fund not only our educator. Have you been having a great time with our educators? Good, then help us pay them. Or our hawk counters that are up there, or the fine folks that catch and band these birds for us. Is anybody interested in a red-tailed hawk or the sharp-shinned?
Right.
Which one would you like?
The red
You want the
tail.
red
Oh,
tail?
yeah, the big
Great.
one.
Who would like the Sharpie?